What's up, guys? Okay, so this one is called Get Your Fucking Ass Out Here. Okay? And it's mainly for the youngsters. I know people with families and shit, it's difficult. But if you're young, man, if you're young, Jason, what do I do, man? I want to be in the industry, bro. Like, I'm 20. Like, I want to be in the fucking industry. Then fucking jump out. You know, what do I do, man? How much money you got in your pocket right now? Right now. Do you have enough to jump on a bus? Oh, you do. Got it. Go buy a ticket. Jump on a bus. Get the fuck out to LA. Okay? There you go. There's your answer. Then, now what? Now what do I do? I don't know, man. Try something. You know? Go fucking ask someone for a job. Okay? And then try to get into the industry. Here's the thing. You know, decades later, let me start here. Decades later, and I'll rewind. If someone would have said to me, let me say it this way. If someone would have told me when I'm 21, dude, you know, when I first entered the industry, hey, guess what? One day you're going to co-sell a fucking movie that's going to be in the top 100 of all time. It's going to be in the top 100. I would be like, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Top 100 of what? Book to film deals, dude. I'd be like, do people make books? Do people make movies out of books? Is that a thing? Dude, yes. Have you never seen this shit? You know? Yeah, it's gonna be in there with like fucking Casablanca or whatever, you know, Gone with the Wind and shit like this. Fucking Jurassic Park. You know, Fight Club. Yeah, it's gonna be up there. And by the way, it's gonna sell for a fuck ton of money, and no one can take that away from you, that victory. Nobody. Because it's set in stone. People are gonna pick on you about it because they're gonna be mad, but no one can take it away from you. I'd be like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Okay, so let's rewind for the youngsters, okay? So when I'm 21, if someone said that to me, I would have no idea what they're talking about. None, okay? But that's the other thing there is, you know, it's in my bio, was married to a CAA agent, right? And people think like, oh, what happened? Like you're at some party, like some fancy party, and you're kind of schmoozing around, like, where's the agent I can marry? You know, oh, I bumped into one. Hey, let me social climb off you. That's not what happened, okay? Understand this. I was in Arizona when I met my ex, okay? And she was working as a receptionist at a fucking tile store. This shit. You know, Bob's Tile Store. Okay, great, I'll put you through to Bob. Hey, Bob, they're on the line for you. That's what the fuck was happening, okay? There was no vision of Hollywood shit, none. But I was like, I'm done here. I was out there to clean up. You know, I was on drugs as a youngster and shit. And my grandmother was like, come out, get clean, this kind of shit. So I did. But now, you know, I met my ex and I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm going back to LA now. You can come if you want to. And so she came with me. And so she looked for a job, and she got a temp job at a place called CAA. That was her first job out here, okay? And she did not know what the fuck it was. Neither one of us knew. I don't know what the fuck this is, you know? So it wasn't this like thing where it's like, you know, she went to an Ivy League school. Like most of the agents, they go to an Ivy League school typically, and then the parents are like, let me shove you into CAA or whatever agency or whatever the fuck ever else, you know, and try to like lay the red carpet out for you. This was not that. As far as I know, by the way, she's the only person ever to come off a receptionist desk and make agent. Maybe there's others. I don't know. I've never heard of anybody else at any other agency. So that was never the plan. We just came out and we were looking for an apartment. And where did we stay? We stayed at right across from a Guitar Center, the motel right there, that one. That's where we stayed. you know, while we're looking for an apartment, and we got one right off of Sycamore and La Brea, right behind A&M Records. Okay, so we're just two Thrasher kids, man, just trying to figure fucking life out. So this was never like a grand scheme to try to do this shit, you know. But then you get to that place and then you're like, that's fucking crazy, man. I never thought that would happen. That's where we're going. We're gonna end up there. What? You know, so what do? As a kid, just come out. Just fucking come out to LA. What if it doesn't work out? It probably won't, okay? It probably won't, okay? Sorry to tell you that, but guess what? If it doesn't, you can always go back home. But if you're not out here trying, then someone else is gonna pass you up. Someone else will do that. Someone else is on a bus right now. They're on a bus right now. They're on a fucking plane right now, going to Hollywood and saying, I want my fucking dreams to come true. This is how fucking much it means to me, man. Okay? So to the youngsters, man, you got nothing to lose, man. Throw all that shit in the backpack and get the fuck out. Okay? What about who cares, dude? Who cares? No. Well, I gotta like settle stuff up. No, you don't. Well, maybe I should write some. No, who cares? Come out. Like, no, just do it. Go. Get out of your apartment. Go fucking jump on a bus. Go jump on a plane. Get the fuck out to LA and see what the fuck happens. Because that's my point with this story is you might turn around and be like, I never thought in a million fucking years that I would be co-selling a fucking book to film deal 20 years from now. And it's gonna be in the top 100 of all time and no one can fucking take that away from me. You know? And a bunch of money went into my bank. I would have never guessed that in a fucking billion trillion years. Okay, so that's my point. You gotta come out and just start hustling and go. Hit the fucking road, man. You know, try some shit. You don't know where the fuck you're gonna end up. You might end up being a fucking manager. You think you're coming out to be a writer. You might end up being a fucking actor. You know, you're coming out to be an actor. You might end up being an agent. You don't fucking know, man. So that's my point. Come out and just give it a whirl and fuck it. You always have that parachute where you can go back home if it doesn't work out. Okay? But it's never going to work out if you don't fucking go to LA. Okay? Later, guys.